You are now tuned into Mixstation Radio Live. The views and the opinions of the guests and the hosts you hear on Mixstation Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mixstation Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
What up?
We wasn't on. Now we on. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Rum TV. It's your girl Cortese and your boy
Chris.
And today we have the beautiful and lovely Miss Deanna, creator of Chillout podcast, y'all. Give it up for Deanna, y'all. Woo! Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. We truly appreciate it. It's an honor to have you here. You know, if you want to take some time to speak to the people, you can, and then we'll dive right into the questions.
Well, it's an honor to be here. I haven't seen you in forever.
Hey.
It is an honor to be here. It's an honor to just be honored, basically, during Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Mother's Day weekend. So, yes, happy Mother's Day to all the
Happy
mothers
Mother's
out
Day.
there.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out
Happy
there.
Mother's Day.
Happy
to all
Mother's
the
Day.
mothers.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen. Amen. I know I'm a little late, but that's all right.
That's okay. We appreciate it.
Thank
Deanna,
you.
are you a mother?
I am.
Happy Mother's Day to you.
Happy
Thank
Mother's
you.
Day.
Aww.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom, Grandma, Aunt Bree.
Yes, because we do it.
Mama Kim.
We do the you know
Morgan.
what thing, okay?
Whoa.
With a man,
That's how you became.
without a man.
That's how you became.
Period.
a
Nothing else after.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yo, you know what? This is about Deanna. We're not going to let you ruin this. What's up, girl?
What's up?
Haven't seen you in a minute.
I know.
I'm happy to have you here. I can't
I know.
lie.
You
I've been
definitely
smiling
doing your
since I
thing.
came through the door.
I know, it's okay. You definitely
Yes.
do your thing now.
So, girl, creator of Chill Out Podcast, what made you want to start a podcast?
I don't even know. Like, I was at a job doing door-to-door sales, which is so crazy. I was doing door-to-door sales, and it was a guy that was there. He actually had a podcast, and he just introduced me to Anchor. And I was just sitting there like, should I make a podcast? Like, what do I have to talk about? Like, what is anybody going to listen to?
Yeah.
Like, what do I have to talk about? But then, I don't know, like, it just came so natural, and because it came so natural, I just rolled with it.
I like it. I love it. So, what is the Chill Out Podcast about? What is Chill Out Podcast about?
So the name came from my favorite phrase. If you know me, if you're my best friend, if you've been around me, I always say chill out all the time.
Okay.
So like if we sitting here laughing, I'll be like, chill out, chill. Like
I like
but
that.
that's where it came from. But it's just about everything. Like I like to highlight a lot of things. I talked to the commissioner of ANC and who is he? ANC, the Ward 7 commissioner of DC. I want to get his title right. I'm sorry. But
That's okay.
I did talk to him. So, like, I just talked to a lot of just what I want to circulate it around is, like, black businesses, black people doing things in the community, black people being great.
Okay.
Like, that's basically what I want to highlight
I like that.
on it. So, like, everything on it is just black people being great. So,
I like that.
every episode is funny. You can subscribe to it, actually. But every episode is funny. Every episode is educational. It's like, it's some serious moments, but then it's also like some fun moments. But you get the gist of just black people being great.
Oh, wow. Okay. And at this podcast, did you start it this year? Like this
I
year?
literally just started it in February.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
girl. Okay. Proud of you.
It literally just came so natural. I'm telling you, like, probably how... I don't know. It's just like just being real.
Yeah.
Probably like that. Like everything just when we feel something that's like through our bones and like we feel it, like we just always just go with it.
You know?
Like if it just make you feel good. And I like making podcasts. I like
Same
being
here.
out there. I like talking to people. I like getting guests on. I like getting... A lot of people do send me a lot of topics. I don't get to every topic, but a lot of people do send me a lot of topics. I like hearing what people like to hear about,
Right.
what people think about on a daily basis. So
I like that. I'm proud of you. Oh, did you want to add to that, Chris?
No, I just said it was a lot of fun.
Boy, they trying to start something, boy. They trying to start.
No.
We're not going to do that on air.
And why
No,
you
we
got my
not.
keys
We
over
not.
here?
I think that's really interesting, really fun. A lot of times when you're making topics for your episodes, that's probably even more fun than actually doing the episode live in front of everybody?
I feel like that's the hardest part.
I can agree to that to a certain extent. But so, who makes the final decision on? Do you do it with anyone else? Is it just you?
It's just me, and I have people on there. So like I have like guests. Like this is literally the first time since I had my podcast that I'm a guest on somebody else's show.
Oh, well, welcome.
People on my show, I'm always interviewing somebody else. So when she was like, "Can we interview you?" I'm like, "Oh, I've never been interviewed before. Like, ain't nobody told me to come on their show."
Girl, yes, you're just as important. Okay.
Yeah, I always ask people to come on my show. So I'm always it's crazy being on the other side of it.
I know,
So
right?
wait, did you ask Cortez to come on your show?
I just started it. For one.
Good answer.
I just started.
I like how you just slid that. I just started it in there, but you already had other people on your show.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Why? It's because the walking through the door scene. You know
and you know what? I was so riding for him in the beginning. I was so nice. Oh my God, it's his birthday. All of that. And then
she did.
Did you give him all
she
that?
definitely did. Oh,
I
honey.
gave him all, it's your birthday, clapping it up
Yeah.
and everything.
This big station, baby, run TV. This is what we do. We don't have time for all that.
So, now is a good time for the invitation.
Well, actually, no. In Deanna's defense, when I asked her, she said yes, and I have to be on her show as well, right? So that's okay for me. It wasn't like oh girl, let me get up on your show and you come. It wasn't like that. It was like, oh, I definitely have to. And she gave me props, I wasn't even going into that, but I had to defend you, so I'm going into it.
I think that it's the Leo thing.
No, not even if she wasn't.
Like
It's just the Taurus in him that just want to hate. The Taurus in him just want to hate. He don't know what he want to do with it. Like he just don't.
I don't got no hate in my heart.
I feel like this show, I can just sit back.
He just don't know.
I don't even gotta be on go tonight. Okay, I can chill. I can chill out this Friday. Oh, see, hating number 2, Gemini over there. Okay, Gemini women stand up. Males, please have a seat.
No, but you know what? I do want to say.
Oh, we got called. Look what y'all done did. Dang. But that's okay, all right, because we can handle it. It's Rum TV, okay? Oh,
Yes.
you got something to say?
No.
Okay, all right. I'm going to punch you in just fellas.
Let's take the call.
No, I think someone's getting punched in, but you can go ahead.
Oh, got you. Okay,
Yeah.
so, Deanna, I know you said that you started back in February and you was doing door-to-door sales when you came across.
Excuse me.
The
Mr.
idea.
Wilbur, can you turn Chris' mic up?
Yeah, because he don't want to speak into the mic.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
My
bro.
bad.
If
All
you
right,
do,
so-
I'll turn you up first. Go ahead.
We good? That's
Yeah,
what it was.
speaking to the mic, bro.
If he say that again.
Speaking to the mic, bro. Did she just hit the mic? Did she just hit that mic?
This
right
man
there?
Chris
Did
has
she
been
just
trying to
hit
get
the mic?
this question from me.
I
out
was supposed to be
for a
chilling
long
out.
Y'all
time.
been really rude. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Come on,
I'm
Chris.
sorry. Go ahead. Go
So,
ahead.
what was your motivation to start? Like, I mean, once you began, I know you said you really enjoyed doing it and it just felt good, so you just kept going. But what was your motivation to start outside of, just somebody telling you about it, you learning it?
Just
Was it like an
believing that I could
experimental
do
thing?
it, basically.
Got you.
Like, I mean, a lot of people like to be like, my kids are my inspiration and everything. But when it came down to this was kind of sort of like my dream. So it wasn't like my kid was inspiring me to do this. Like, it was something that like came within for me. So it was a lot of people that was telling me not to do it. So that, that pushed me to do it.
Really?
And what was there?
I'm sorry, I was going to ask the same thing. Go
And
ahead.
you go ahead. It's interesting, isn't it?
So we've had people try to discourage us from doing some things. So it makes me really interested to know, like, what was their reason for telling you not to?
Yeah. You don't know.
It was
some
they
of
didn't
the
get into
reasons.
it.
No, I was about to say it was a lot of different reasons.
Okay.
It was, what are you going to talk about? Who's going to listen to you? You ain't got nothing to say. Like, who's going to listen to you, basically? That was the general thing around it. Like, who's gonna listen? I'm like, everybody.
I was just gonna say,
hello, whoever got ears gonna listen
I was just gonna
if they
say,
want to.
who is anybody to tell you that you don't got nothing to say or
Exactly.
that nobody's gonna listen to you?
Exactly.
Bunch of
I
haters.
can't wait to hear the podcast.
Haters.
It's
Can
a
we-
great
can you
podcast,
tell
and
us-
a lot of
Can
people
we listen
listen.
to
A
a
lot of
clip?
people
I was just gonna say,
subscribe
can
to
you
it.
tell us where we can find it?
Yes, you can find it on Apple Podcasts. You can just type in Chillout Podcast. You can also follow Chillout _podcast on Instagram, and the link is in the bio, so you can go to that one. But yeah, it's everywhere. It's on Google Podcasts. It's on Spotify. Just type in Chillout Podcast.
Okay.
That's what's up. I'm proud of you, girl.
I'm following you now.
So far, what has been like your favorite show, your favorite episode? Oh gosh.
Are you talking about real issues? Are y'all going deep intel, or y'all just surface?
I would have to say my favorite one will probably have to be the light skin versus dark skin one.
Really?
Wow.
Whoa, can you talk to us a little about
Is
that?
it really deep? Are you deep in it,
It's
or you just
deep.
surface
deep.
stuff?
Okay, don't go over everything, but I do want to know like a couple details.
Yeah, because since we dealing with that, amen.
It
Yes.
is. It's heavy.
It's
So-
heavy because
One of my great friends, Joy, I met her in college. She's
What's
a
up,
Delta.
Joy?
Yes, Joy. She's a Delta.
Okay.
But Joy is a dark skinned girl. And
Beautiful.
of course, I'm light skinned.
Mhm.
So at our school,
You don't say.
whatever.
Shut up,
At
Chris.
our school, we had a lot of controversy with that.
Uh-huh.
So, but me and Joy are like really close friends. So I really wanted somebody to come on my podcast and talk about that big old barrier with light skinned women and
Right.
dark skinned women, and then not be a argument because I know Joy.
Yeah,
So.
wow.
I like that.
Yeah, we sat and we talked about it. One thing I do want to highlight is she put a lot of things in perspective for me.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that she called me a house nigga,
Right. Oh.
but
She called you a house nigga.
she didn't call me a house nigga. No, she didn't. But she distinguished a lot of. I didn't understand the difference between the house nigga and the other thing. And Joy went into deep detail about that.
Wow.
And the history with how you
we
became
got
a house
you.
nigga
That's
and
true.
everything. So
Wow. I appreciate her for that.
it's a
I
deep
appreciate
episode.
you
It's a good episode.
for even having that talk. Wow. Oh, whoa. What's up with your face?
I feel bad because I make some jokes and insinuations about the house nigga all the time.
I'm done. Well,
What
So
would
the
JC say? Jay-Z say? Still nigga? Don't matter.
Don't mind. How you look at it?
No, that's true. That He did say that. That I would have loved to watch that episode. That's probably
You
really
ain't lying.
interesting.
oh wow.
I
It's a
can't
good
wait to see it.
episode.
And you said Apple. We can
It's
find
on Apple Podcasts.
Apple
Mhm.
Podcasts.
It's
Okay.
everywhere, really.
So that's your favorite one. Why?
Mainly because of talking to Joy, just like how Cortez, like, this would probably be another one of my favorites because when I talk to my
Aw.
friends that I haven't seen in a long time and they're doing great, like Joy is also doing amazing in her life right
Oh,
now. So
wow.
it's like, it's just good to see us elevate together and be like, I remember we was in school and like we was trying
Aw.
to scrape money together and stuff like that. Like it's crazy. And then it's like,
Aw.
now we're here. So like, I like talking to people like that. And like I said, I love the topic and Joy loved the topic. So for us to like come together.
I wish we had Joy for the episode so she could share her opinion
You
on.
ain't lying.
Well, we can
not
always
bad.
have her and Deanna. Well, Deanna come back.
She live in Ohio, so I don't
We
know.
can do Zoom.
Zoom in.
We
Yes.
can do Zoom
We
interview.
could Zoom her in. Yes, but
Good idea, Chris.
Good
I'll
idea,
give you
bro.
1 point for the night.
yes, she is actually one of many few people that I still talk to through college. But yeah, she was a great person.
Wow.
She taught me a lot. The time she was an upperclassman, I was a lowerclassman. So
That's what's
she was
up.
somebody that I really looked up to.
That you look, yeah.
Yeah.
And we need that. Us women, I don't care. We need that, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Okay.
Amen.
We always ask our guests like about the pandemic because that's something that we all had to deal with. That's something we all was impacted by. So, how did it impact you? Did it stop anything for you? Did it give you an urge to do more? Like, how was it?
I had a job throughout the whole pandemic, thank God.
Amen.
So I didn't lose finances,
Mhm.
but I did lose a sense of like who I was.
Okay.
So I did have to like, sitting in the house, you gotta be trapped in your thoughts and all you got to do is just sit in the house. All I was doing was just going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home, literally. Like, you couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Bored.
Yeah. So, like, you get bored, you get in your mind, like, but I started to learn things about myself. Started to learn things about my child because we was always in the house together.
That's good. That's good, though.
That's actually good. It really is. But, yeah, it taught me a lot about, honestly, what everybody went through with their finances, it did teach me a lot about how to control your finances, because I know a lot of people that the pandemic hit them really bad, but because they were really good with saving money, they were able to get through it and able to come out on top.
Right.
So,
wow.
I know quite a few people that I know, or that I'm close to, had that similar experience, and thank God that they were really efficient, diligent with their money. They were able to come through the pandemic the same way. And actually even make more money than they had prior to the pandemic. Just different ways that they're moving, investing money in the stock market, having side jobs, side hustles, and like I already said, saving their money. So I'm really happy to hear that for you and your friends, your family.
Yeah, for sure.
it also made me it also made me understand the importance of multiple sources of income.
Can I? Damn.
You gotta have multiple sources.
Exactly. We talk about this all the time.
Actually, my first episode of my podcast, I had another friend from college. His name is Josh Scott, and his girlfriend came on to talk about Forex and finances, period. And to just go into deep detail about Forex and just how to,
Cortese,
I did with it. I said I did with it in like Forex.
Oh,
yeah,
you did?
Yeah. I really like it, and I feel like you can make good money. But I give mad kudos to the ones that work the 9 to 5, that is a parent and doing all this extra stuff and still managing to make those meetings and input those numbers, that data, all that. Like, I commend you. For me, I was just getting started. The pandemic hit, and with work and everything, I was like trying to find my way. Like, dang, like, how the hell are they getting this? Sorry, Mr. Wilbur. How they getting this? But like, it's just something that
it was a little overwhelming.
It was for me. I'm admitting it. Yes, it was. So
it seems. I tried Forex in the beginning. I mean, it's not really my thing, but every time someone tells me that they do want to do Forex, I definitely pass them right over to Josh and his girlfriend. Like, listen, they up there with the big leagues and everything like that. They making the money every day. Like, they'll help you get to where you need to be. And the episode is a great episode for the first episode.
That's what's up. Okay.
Cortese, can I ask you, I know we're interviewing Deanna here, but can I ask you, what is your favorite episode on your podcast?
Ask me when you interview me. Say no.
Y'all, you know what? I've been trying to get Cortese for an interview.
I was kidding. I didn't have to get that.
And she won't let me interview, and I don't understand why.
No, it's not that I won't let you.
Each other
We talk all the time. I feel like, what in the world would you ask me?
all the time.
Jesus.
But it's stuff that our audience don't know that I was,
that you want to share my business.
You always share my business.
So
that's what, Mr. Wilbur, how did you just cross the seas and come all the way over here and be on his side? How do you even have time? God dang.
So what is your favorite episode of
Honestly, I don't have a favorite. Because I'm deeply touched, and I'm grateful, and I'm elated that I have the chance to even sit here. Every show, I enjoy. When I'm here and the camera's rolling at that time. Yes, Mr. Wilbur.
No, keep going. I want you to finish because y'all need to ask me what's my favorite.
Okay, we can do that, but don't forget this is Deanna's show.
Hold on, we asking you questions.
Okay.
I want to hear.
So every show, I'm happy. I'm blessed. I'm truly grateful. Some days I may feel like, oh my goodness, it's raining. I'm tired. I'm hungry. Sometimes I will sit here and do this whole show hungry, y'all. I will sit here and do this whole show and I gotta use the bathroom. I don't care. I'm gonna sit here and put on the show for you guys because that's what I signed up to do. Okay. So I don't have a favorite show. I enjoy where I am and I'm grateful. But thank you for asking me.
It is a great environment, guys.
Thank you.
By the way.
Thank you.
It is. It's a great
Appreciate
environment
it.
to be
Thank
here.
you. Welcome to Mix Station.
Yes, it's very
Rum
welcoming.
TV.
Rum
On
TV.
Mix.
On Mix Station.
It's very
The studio is
welcoming
Mix
and
Station.
opening.
He always forget he
Thank
worked
you.
for us.
I just wish everything had went smoothly so you could have seen how it was. But today, Mr. Wood was just off his rocker. But we still love you. But we love you, and you do a good job.
And it still went smooth.
Amen. Yes, Lord.
Still went smooth.
And we appreciate it. So thank you. I mean, Mr. Marcus too. I'm sorry, Chris. Was you gonna say something? Let me cut you.
What's
off.
your favorite episode, Chris?
Yeah, Chris.
On Rum TV?
Yeah.
No, Bad Girls Club.
My favorite episode. Let me think.
How many episodes is it? 58?
This would be
Girl,
episode 50.
on our way to
58.
60, on our way to 100.
Yes.
Okay, so my favorite episode, not gonna lie to you, would probably be my episode. I had a friend that I went to high school with. His name is Luke.
Hey, Luke.
He is a producer. He makes beats.
He's a real producer, y'all. Please don't get it misunderstood.
Oh my God.
And I'm gonna tell you. So my episode with Luke, I feel as though we learned so much about production, about the industry, about how there's so much of a business side to the copyrights and trademarks for your beats and things like that.
What up, what up, what up? Thank you for calling the Rum TV. You on air with Cortez, Chris, and Deanna. What's on your mind?
What's up?
Good evening, Cortez, Chris, and Deanna. How are you?
Good
I am
evening,
good.
darling. Thanks for calling.
How are you?
You're so welcome. It's so good to see you guys, and I had to call in to say hello.
Hello there.
And I'm enjoying your show this evening, and I'm proud of you all. I mean, for being so comfortable with being before the camera and talking and speaking the way you do. The show is nice.
Thank
Congratulations, Deanna, on your podcast.
Thank you so
much.
much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's really a good thing.
And
Huge. I'm sorry.
I
Go
just
ahead.
say on air to all of you, Happy Mother's Day to the girls.
Well, thank you for distinguishing
Thank you.
that.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you
And the
so
last
much.
thing I want to add is, you're welcome. When am I going to get my shirt, my Rum TV shirt?
Yes.
You need to
Yes,
talk about
sis,
that.
press
Don't you dare talk to Miss Pretty Sweet. So you know what? You about to be fired, bro. That's what you know. Don't play.
When she getting her shirt, she said what she
Look,
said.
listen,
Sure.
madam. You can pre-order your shirt, okay? But please cash app it to Rum TV 1, okay? And we will put that in for you. And please let me know which size you're looking for, okay?
I sure will, darling.
Okay. Oh, whoa.
Thank
I didn't hear
you so
you mention anything about a mug.
Oh, Lord.
You gotta get a mug too.
I got to get the mug, too? Okay.
Yes.
I'll get the mug. I'll get the mug
Listen
also.
up.
Pour Melissa and that was Rum TV.
You know that's right. Okay, I'm going to get that mug, too, and I'll pull up next Friday. Friday at night, I'll be listening up with my mug.
We appreciate it, darling. Thank you for calling, okay?
And happy
Oh,
Mother's
you're
Day to
very
you
welcome.
too.
Y'all have a
Mother's
blessed
Day.
evening.
Thank you,
Thank
baby.
you so much.
too.
Happy Mother's Day again to the ladies. Have a blessed
Thank you.
night.
You too. All right, y'all, just to let you all know, that's the owner and creator of Pretty Sweets. She makes beautiful, beautiful, beautiful baskets for any occasion. She's on Mother's Day right now, of course, because Sunday's Mother's Day. And they're so beautiful, y'all. Y'all can see them on Rum TV's page, okay? Check that out. But back to you, Deanna.
Love it. Love it. I want a basket now. You made that sound so. Do you see my face right now? I was like,
Ooh.
I was just sitting here just listening, like, dang, I kind of want a basket. Somebody buy me a basket for Mother's Day.
Yeah, y'all better. Y'all, it come with candy, wipes, sanitizer, and a bunch of other cute stuff that all women love and like. So,
Yes.
buy my girl one, Chris.
Yes.
Starting with you.
She just put you
Chris
on
like-
point like that.
Chris, like,
Mr.
first of all,
Wilbur. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. You never said what your favorite show was.
My favorite show was the very first one.
The first one? Warning,
With the young
guys.
lady.
That was about sexual abuse.
Yes.
So
And she talked about
No, you know what? That was a good show.
that really
that was
was. It's the
probably
one that got us the most
it's
views.
like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like ridiculous because she was telling
Shout
the
out to
truth.
you, Bree Jackson. Everybody
Yes,
go hit her
Lord.
up on Instagram. Literally, Bree
Bless
Jackson.
the show.
I gotta
Go
check
back
it
and
out.
get delivered all over again.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it really touched you, huh?
Yeah, it touched me.
Yeah, because
said
it
no,
was
it's
serious.
delivered.
It was serious, man.
He said it delivered.
Oh, Lord Jesus. All right, Deanna. All right now. All right. I'm going to go there. Don't go there. I'm going to go right there. Did she say delivered?
Yo, we having a good time. If you don't know, this is Rum TV, okay? Those of you who's just logging in, it's your girl Royalties. It's your boy Chris. We have a special guest, Miss Deanna, creator of Chillout Podcast. We've been having a great time here on this fine Friday, so thank you for tuning in. And those of you who's been rocking with us, put your orders in for your goddamn shirts. Like, I'm just joking. Yes. Hey, y'all. We love you. Thank you so much. Y'all know I kid all the time. I can't help it. But hey, Deanna.
So I got a question for you, Deanna. Have you had an episode about the incident that happened in Minnesota?
I have not.
Do you have any plans on having an episode? How do you feel about it?
So I plan on having an episode about it all, not just that one incident, because it's a lot. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The Breonna Taylor one is the one that sticks with me the most. I mean, a lot of them stick with me, but the Breonna Taylor one is the one that hit me really, really hard because it was really like she wasn't doing nothing. Like, she was just in the house. Like, and it's just like, you can't even be comfortable in your house. Like, that's crazy. Like, you can't even go home now. Like, before it was like you're on the street, or like, you know, Tamir Rice and all of that stuff that happened. But like, that one was in her home, like where she was like comfortable with being. So I don't know. I want to talk about it all. Like,
so if you
crazy.
don't mind, can I ask you, you said you're a mom. You have a little boy or a little girl?
A little girl.
Okay. And so as an African-American woman that's also a mother, what direction do you take to educate your daughter to become a educated young woman, but when dealing with the police?
Well, my daughter's one.
So are you preparing?
She's number one.
Right.
But are you preparing for,
the talks? Yeah, I am, because I mean, a lot of things that I went through growing up, I don't want her to go through growing up. I was called a nigger by a white girl.
Really?
And not elementary, middle school. I remember I was in 7th grade and she called me a nigger. Well, nigger, she said it with an ER.
Oh, she knew what she meant.
She knew what she
said
meant.
What she said.
But
okay.
As far as that goes, I want to teach her how to deal with stuff like that, because she's going to deal with that her whole life. Everybody is going to deal with that their whole life. Like, it's really people out there like that. So I do want to educate her on how to handle certain people in certain situations. I do want her to know, which is another thing. I'm going to pull up the name of it, but I was recently at the 92Q fair, and it was a girl. She makes children's books about Black history, and all of her books are about Black history. So it's like fun children books, but it's also teaching them about the culture.
Wow.
Yeah, you gotta tell me about that.
Yeah, I definitely. I'm gonna pull it up.
That's what's up.
But I just followed her on my Instagram. But yeah, she it's pretty cool. I bought one of her books, so I can't wait to read it. But yeah, I want to teach her about a lot of things. And it's easier teaching a woman than it is a man to grow up in America, because I'm not gonna lie, it is easier for women right now than it is for men. It's a little bit harder. I can't imagine being a man right now, because it's a lot on your mental, and then you feel like you can't really talk about it. Like, it's a lot going on. So
wow.
Like I said, I want to talk about it all.
So, go ahead, Cortez.
No, you go ahead.
What made you say it's harder for men? Like, what taught you that?
Well, I also have a podcast episode called Kings Raising Kings. It's
Get your hand on that, right?
Yes. It's a podcast about all dads, all Black fathers, and they all have sons. So, but they all come from different backgrounds. Okay. So some of them grew up with their fathers in their life, and some of them didn't. So it's basically about them, asking them how basically what you're asking me, how do they go about teaching their sons how to grow up in America, being a Black man in America. So
wow, that's dope.
I had to watch that episode.
That's dope.
It's called Kings Raising Kings.
Okay, Kings Raising Kings. And then the other one that was Joy, right?
Okay. It's called Light Skin versus Dark Skin.
Okay. Can't forget that.
But yeah, it's very important. I want every parent out there. It's very important to teach your kids about a lot of things. I know my parents didn't tell me a lot of things, and I just had to figure it out on my own.
Yeah,
so it's really important to teach them what's going to be out there. Yeah, they're going to experience it, and you can't really prevent that. Like some stuff is just out of your control, but you can just teach them how to go about it. Like if you're faced with this situation, do this, basically. So if they ever come in there, they'll be like, "Hey, my mom told me to do such and such."
Right.
No.
That's true.
We had an episode, I want to say last week, if not the week before, where Cortese and I was discussing something. I can't exactly remember exactly what it was, but we had one of our normal followers, normal friends that comes and watches our show comment, and his name is Chooser. And we were
What's up, Chooser?
Is Chooser on there
No,
today?
he's not on there today.
Okay.
That's okay.
But we were discussing, having self-control, self-restraint. And I think that's so important right now to exercise your abilities to maintain self-control and restrain yourself in those situations. And even though we've now witnessed several times black people doing the right thing when they get pulled over by a police officer or when they're getting detained, you are more likely to come out of a situation alive if you do not resist and just allow them to detain you, because now we have the cameras watching. They can fight it out in court. They have a conversation about the proper way to detain somebody and what's the reason. If you truly didn't do anything wrong, why are we running? And I would just love it. I know if I had a child, I would kind of inform them, if you didn't do anything wrong, there's no reason to run.
Right, that's what I tell King. Yeah.
So, but that self-restraint for me was really important because I'm normally not somebody that shows a whole lot of self-restraint. I'm just going to be honest. And but I've been realizing, listening to one of my homeboys talk, and he's like, yo, you only got one life. It don't matter how strong you are. Don't matter how smart you are.
Right.
Don't matter how well you can fight. It only takes one time you slip up in a fight, and it could be the end of you. So
right.
It just made me realize, I do have to exercise self-restraint and not always think okay, I could beat you. I could beat this. I could beat that. You know what I'm saying? So if I had a child, that's what I would teach them.
That's good, because that's really important, and it would save, oh my goodness, a lot of heartache. I mean, I don't even want to imagine our parents, how they would feel if anything was to happen to us. That's not a good feeling, you know? So do what you're supposed to. And, they say that when you go out into the world, you're supposed to be a representation of your family, of where you come from. And I know for others, it is hard. It is a struggle, because you do come from, your family is from the streets, and they found comfort there. So that's what you knew growing up, and that's what you give off. But it's just like I always say, it's just a certain way you're supposed to handle things, when you come into contact with it. So that's absolutely something we all should keep in mind. Yeah. I'm sorry, Deanna, did you want to say something?
No, you're good. While y'all were talking about some deep stuff, I was just looking for the children book.
Okay.
Because I wanted to say her name correctly. So her book series is called Shea Butter and the Herbal Kids. And she has a book called, the one that I bought, it's called Herbal Affirmations. So it's a whole book about just loving that you're black, a black, beautiful child.
I love
growing
that.
up. So one of the quotes is, "My brown is divine, and love is peace."
I love it.
So yeah, she has a lot of children's books on here. Her Instagram is aspire_by_Tay. So you can go in there and buy one of her children's books.
I think I shared her on Rem TV. I think I asked you, was she here?
No, she was at the 92Q fair.
No, but she's in Maryland, right?
Oh yeah, she's in Maryland. Yep.
Can you say it again? Aspire what?
Aspire_by_Tay.
We definitely gotta have you on here again.
Yes, girl.
This was really
on
good.
Here a lot.
I got it.
Yes.
Thank you for
really
that.
Good vibe.
Yes. But she makes children's books about the black history and everything. It's fun children's book. I can't wait to read it to Olivia.
Aww.
If she sit down.
Make it interesting. Hey, do you want to know where you came from? You want to know about yourself? Oh, that's so cute.
Wait till she get older and she start asking you about the birds.
Oh
and the
my
bees.
God! Why you gotta go there? Why you gotta fast forward all the way there? We trying to wait. When did she turn 2?
In September.
September what?
Oh, she's a Virgo.
14th. Yeah, she's a Virgo.
Oh, yeah.
September. Look at him. What?
We like Virgos.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, she's a beautiful one. Oh, what's her name?
Olivia.
Olivia.
With an A.
With an A.
Alivia.
Olivia. That is so cute. Did you want a girl?
I didn't.
You. I didn't.
You weren't expecting that answer, huh? Oh,
Oh, actually, what?
I wanted
I'm
a
really
boy.
feeling how much she is Team King though. Like,
I wanted a boy, man.
Oh.
I wanted a boy, but she is amazing. I do not trade her for the world. She gives me a run for my money, and it is so amazing raising her. I have so much fun working from home and raising her. She is a bundle.
Oh, I love it. Do you see a lot of yourself in her?
Yes.
Oh.
All of
what's
the
up.
talkbacks and the nose and the, it's a lot.
she doing it already?
Yes.
Jeez.
Her attitude is full go.
I can believe it.
Wow.
I can believe it.
Her attitude is full go right now.
My niece.
But it's fun because
She's
like
cute.
then she'll smile and then you'll be like, okay, you're deep.
Yeah. It's okay. Let it go.
Right.
Oh, that's beautiful. Is it any advice that you have for someone who wants to start a podcast or just want to become an entrepreneur? Like, is there anything that you feel like they could really benefit from? Some do's and don'ts?
Make sure that is what you want to do. Work for it. Put a lot of time and effort into your craft. Don't like lag on it.
Mm-hmm.
If it's something that you want, then go for it. Don't step on other people's feet to get to where you need to be.
And she said what she said.
And
she
I said what I said
when she said it.
Something happened to me yesterday, and I said
No.
what
Wow.
I said.
No.
But don't step on other people's feet to get to where you need to be. Don't do the devil's work.
It's really not
Don't
called
do
for.
his work.
It's really not. Here on Rum TV, you know, that's not what we're about. We want to change that narrative. We are not. We're gonna start speaking some positivity. We are not a city of crabs in a barrel, okay? Like, at least not here on Rum TV. We got our own gang over here, so either you certified or you're not.
Yes.
And we gonna tell from a conversation whether or not we here or we not.
Exactly.
So I'm okay with that. She said what she said.
You bring people up.
Exactly.
Everybody, like I say, even if I'm not your friend no more, we're all going to be very successful black people, whether we are going to come up together or not. But we're all going to be successful black people
That's
in
right.
this world like we are. And we should not, no matter the differences, personal differences, we shouldn't tear each other down no matter what. We should always be up.
We shouldn't tear each other down, and you got to keep in mind what you think about other people, or what you do to other people, it will come back on you. And you think that your direction is going up and the Lord is really turning it somewhere else because you being ugly and nasty.
And God don't like ugly.
He don't like ugly.
You being ugly.
Ugly.
It's so funny. That is so funny.
You don't gotta be like that, y'all. It's Rum
You
TV.
don't gotta be like that. Everybody can love each other, like I said.
I know.
That's like where I want to take everything, where I wanted to take my podcast. Like, everybody love each other. That's why some of my episodes are the way that they are.
Yeah,
because
like that.
I want everybody to know, no matter where you are. I wanted to do a Cinco de Mayo one, but none of the Spanish people wanted to come out.
Are you serious?
No, they
Oh,
didn't.
Oh,
They did not. They did not. We don't celebrate it. Stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, like
interesting.
That's true. They
Yeah.
don't.
Do you know the true meaning of Cinco de Mayo, or what it was for?
I don't.
The relevance?
Do you?
Yeah.
We got time.
So that's actually like their Independence Day.
Wait, is there independence?
Yes.
Okay.
So, what was it? I had to look up the year. Honestly, I don't remember. But that's when
then that's
the
much
Spanish armies defeated the French.
Oh wow.
And actually, that actually played a really big part in the Civil War, because had that French army defeated the Spanish army, they would have actually joined the Allies and helped the French armies that were aiding in the Civil War defeat some of our armies for our independence. So that's why people are really supposed to celebrate it.
Right,
But
because their
it's
armies
not.
help.
Yeah,
you
their
know,
armies
help
helped
us.
us not have to fight a harder war.
Wow.
Because we probably
Because it's from two fronts. You had the bottom and the top. So
Wow.
Yeah, and it, like anybody who knows what happened in the Civil War, the North was fighting the South, so the French was fighting the French, but that would have made the French army stronger had they lost that war. Had they won that war, I should say.
Thank you for schooling us on a Friday night.
he's wealth of information.
Thank you.
Yes, the history.
I know.
Yeah.
History
So-
is crazy.
Yes, absolutely.
History
Love it.
repeats itself.
History
Yes, it
definitely
does.
repeats itself.
Listen to you.
It
And
does.
Chooser not even on for these gems tonight. I'm so sorry, Chooser. But hey, you can catch it on Rum TV on Facebook. Okay, we're also on YouTube. Go to Mixstation Radio, y'all. And don't forget, we on Instagram. Hello, you see us? We here.
Yes. You see me?
You
What
everywhere.
Medea
You
say?
everywhere.
What Medea? You see me? Yes, I see you. You see me?
You're everywhere.
All right, look. So before we wrap this up, okay, I just have to ask, because when I sit down with the Taurus and the Leo, like I just love to get everybody's like I like to get their viewpoints, okay? So if a lion went up against a bull, who do you think would win? And I want to start with Deanna. A lion versus a bull. And y'all comment down below. Like, we're not leaving you guys out. We want to call in. That's fine. Call
think you should
1-855-493-6499. I'm asking the people. Don't look up nothing because that's cheating.
Look it up on
Who
YouTube.
will win?
We want
Who
your
will win?
opinion.
A
A lion
lion.
or a bull?
One
The
lion, one bull. Look it up.
The lion
Full
will
grown.
win.
I think it'll be a good fight.
It would be a good
It would
fight,
be,
but the
exactly.
lion will win, though.
The lion would definitely.
It's a
come
common
out.
misconception. It's okay.
Well, Chris, do you agree or do you disagree?
Hell no, I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with it? Can you,
think the bull will
enlighten
win?
us,
Why
sir?
the bull will win?
Why do you
Number
think
one,
that?
lions hunt in packs. If you did not know that, so a single lion.
know
would-
what?
So a lion
even-
never been out in the
head
street by
lion,
himself?
the head
He
lion.
never been out in the trench.
The
Yo,
male
you
First off,
lying.
male lions do not hunt.
They don't need to hunt. I ain't talking about hunting.
You
man.
just said the male lion.
Yeah, but if a
We got
bull goes
legendary
against one-
Mike 7 said lion with 3 exclamation marks. Not 1, not 2, but 3. And he
3
said
of
what he
them
said.
things.
because
Okay,
the
well, nobody
lion
said it. Tell
can
you
move
right now.
around more.
You a hypocrite.
The lion can
You was
move
just talking
around
about how
more.
you're not going to be like,
And the
oh,
bull
I'm
can
stronger,
only see
I'm better,
one way.
I'm this, I'm that. And you can't even admit
not
that
a
a
bull.
lion.
Check this out.
A
check
bull
this out,
can
Chris.
only see one way.
Right.
I go over
Thank
there.
you.
Where you going?
Right. Where you going?
What's happening?
Hey,
He be
this
looking one way. He
content.
done.
Listen.
Hey,
Let me
we
tell you
got
Try to get a cat. Try
NSP
to get a
Faded
cat.
James. Hey, what's up, James? James.
James
he
is
said a
actually,
lion.
hold on, James is actually on the Kings versus Kings.
Oh,
podcast.
what's up? Oh, we
Yes.
definitely got to check that out. Shout out to
Yes.
you, James. We
Yes.
appreciate that. Oh, man. Lion, Chris. And you mean to tell me with everybody saying lion, you want us to Google what?
You should
Not
Google it.
Google.
Google one single lion versus a Taurus or a bull, and see who wins. There's a whole video. Yeah,
Have you done that?
I have.
You have?
Yes.
Who won?
The bull.
He didn't say
What
it.
happened?
Yeah, what happened?
Well, basically, the lion just got tired.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's got-
That's definitely interesting.
It
but
definitely
it's not.
is.
It's not strong enough to. Okay, so if a bull kicks you,
He
Think
hurt you.
about it. It's
He
gonna hurt
He
really bad.
You got to get one kick.
so how
in,
many
though.
times you gonna try to jump on his back? Because that's what the lion's gonna
But
do.
if you looking the other way, you can't kick
That's
because you
fine.
one-sided.
But you're not gonna run up and grab my throat either.
Period. Yes, I am.
Okay, and you're gonna get kicked. You gonna get kicked.
So
That's
we have
what
special K time. She
You gotta
said
be fast.
lion. She
You gotta
said
be
it's
fast.
quicker
That's
and
cool,
it's
y'all.
faster.
Right, you gotta
Go
be
ahead.
fast.
That's fine. Go ahead.
That's
Look
like
it up.
that's
Don't act like a
literally
bull
like
is slow.
I'm upset about this because
I
that was a
about to
good
say what
debate.
happened. Yes,
The bull cannot win that one.
the bull cannot win. I'm talking about. He found the video. He probably found the only video.
Well,
that
let me
one
tell y'all
line.
something. So let me make this clear too. If there were more lions, like 5 or 6 of them, I promise you the lions would win every time.
Well,
Just-
that's
but-
just like
but
hyenas.
one
We don't even need
Just
6.
one.
The hyenas
One
can
lion,
do that.
I don't care if it's a male lion. One lion would not take down a bull. If there's nothing wrong with the bull, it would not happen.
So, quick question though: if we hunting you think?
So if it's
you
more
think
than
we
one
can
lion,
He
pounce?
done.
if it's more than one lion, I say the lions
I
will
like
win.
that word,
But one lion,
pounce.
one bull, the bull gonna win every time.
Okay.
Lions hunt in packs. Male lions don't hunt.
Look, he a Taurus child. He stand on it.
He's saying what he said, but we just don't agree. And
I'm not going to agree. The lion
Look up the video.
Mr. Wilbur say
I
he's
don't
not
care.
going to agree.
You know what? So let me tell you.
Look up the video.
James, Kim,
Everybody look up
Deanna,
the video.
also
I love
royalties.
to learn new things.
Okay.
I love to watch Nat Geo Wild. I watch Shark Tank.
When was the last time you watched that, though?
Actually, this morning.
This morning, and what was on?
On Shark Tank? Which one? Nat Geo Wild?
Yeah.
No, so when Nat Geo Wild was on, I watched Big Cat Diary.
But did you watch that today?
Yes, I did this morning.
Okay, and what happened?
So there's
We gotta make sure, okay? He not about to have us looking crazy.
silly you. So on Nat Geo Wild, on Big Cat Diary right now, it's cheetahs. There's more than one. I really honestly cannot remember the name of the cheetah's name.
Okay.
But she just had 3 cubs.
Okay.
Wow.
She lost one of them though. She's trying to find. It was raining, and because of the rain, she can't pick up her cub scent.
Oh,
So
couldn't pick
she's
up
trying.
the scent.
Yeah, she's trying to find her cub right now.
oh, honey.
But so with all that crazy stuff. This is Rum TV. And we
It's
talk about Nat Geo
Rumsey.
Wild.
Yes, we
So-
are because
so-
we like to educate
so
the people.
I'll tell you. I don't even know where I was going with this.
I'm sorry.
Male lions do not hunt. That's what the female
This is true.
lionesses do.
The female lioness do hunt. That's
And
true.
so again, if there were a pack of lionesses against a bull, I don't care how big the bull is. If you have a pack of lionesses, they will take down a bull.
But why you guys say?
But because they hunt in packs, lions have a pride, just like the Lion King. Like all of them against. I'm
He
so
would.
serious.
He would.
Lions have a pride.
But who can take down the lion? You do know that?
Another lion.
Apparently.
No, a bull's not even.
Hyenas can take down the lion because they're they really hunt.
One-
No, not one hyena.
I was gonna say,
don't play with me, Mr.
Wilbur.
Wilbur.
I was about to
Had to
say,
be
it
a
had
bunch
to
of
be
them because they
like the
what they
Lion
do
King.
they fight and then they step back. They fight and they step
they
back. They
tire
fight,
you
and
out.
They tire them out. That's
The
how they
same
tire
way
lion out.
the bull
That's so
is just
annoying.
going because he can't look behind him. He'll just keep turning around. He's not wasting no energy turning around. You're trying to run to get behind him and pounce on him. How you going to do that if he turn around every time? Now y'all get my point.
I still
No,
think
because
the
we
lion-
still.
But
we
with
still
3
still-
exclamation points, I'm gonna just say the bull would win.
The lion will win.
just heard bass in your voice. I didn't hear no exclamation mark.
It's even
or
people
anything.
in the comments laughing at that.
So
Exactly.
this was Rum TV. We gonna wrap this up.
No, don't wrap up the show. No, hold up now.
I got 10 more minutes.
Ooh,
Well-
Miss Wilbur, we got 10 more minutes, y'all. Oh my gosh, we can talk about anything we want.
All right.
Deanna, is anything that you want to touch bases on? Anything that we should know? She's
know.
thinking, y'all.
What should y'all know?
Are you single?
I am.
Oh! I'm so sorry. I did not give this disclaimer when we first started. If you want to say skip Jack, if there's any questions that you do not feel
This is
comfortable,
so
please say
personal.
skip Jack.
It ain't gonna be
honestly
no
because.
questions. It ain't gonna be no questions
People-
I don't feel comfortable asking.
And I love that. I love that energy. Please keep that energy. I love when people are real with me, and I love to be real with other people. And I'm not going to treat you no differently than the way I want to be treated. So I'm going to ask her a personal question.
Okay,
She should feel
okay,
comfortable
okay.
asking me a personal question. Come on now.
Facts.
We asking questions all
Miss
day
Jason,
here.
baby, go ahead.
Come on.
TV.
I
Go
am
ahead.
I'm
single,
going to push my glasses back
but I
up.
hate dating.
I
Yes,
understand.
Lord.
It's stressful.
You just want to jump right into the relationship.
Hey, hold up.
Just wanna jump
This is
into
why we
it.
can't. This is why we cannot have these type of
She
talks
gon-
with Chris
hold up.
because
She ready to tell me
you see
chill
how
out.
he is? Chill out. Chill out.
Hold up. I got so many questions, man.
Oh my gosh. She said we had 10 minutes. Now we at 9.
Yo, hold up.
my
She
God.
said, I'm single. I hate dating.
Yeah.
She can hate dating, but that doesn't mean that
I'm not
tomorrow,
gonna date, right?
tomorrow
That's what
she's
I'm
gonna
saying. That
just
doesn't
jump
mean
into
that
a
I'm
relationship.
not
No,
gonna date.
no,
I
she's
just-
not saying that. Just the process of finding or the right one coming to her.
But that is
it's
so
been a little
much
rocky.
fun.
Yeah, like I don't like.
What's
the-
fun?
It's
Do you
not
hear
fun,
him?
Chris.
That process, yeah, it is. Why isn't it?
Let me tell you.
What spectrum
want
are
me
you
to
on,
tell
brother?
You why it's not fun?
Mr. Wilbur,
Yeah, I
turn your
wanna
mic
hear
on
this.
and tell
Let
us.
us know.
Because I'm older now, so.
Oh yeah, we definitely got to hear from the old head.
Oh Lord, this
That's
just
no,
called
that's
me.
a good name. You
know
should
what?
feel
You know
honored,
what?
take
You know,
pride
I'm
in it,
gonna
like the Lion
that.
King.
I'm turning 50. I'm gonna receive that.
Thank
So,
you. I'm coming to your party.
Yes, you are.
Yes, look good for
It'll be at Terra Cafe on June the 6th.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh! You know we're
I'm
supposed to
not-
be hosting the show there. Everybody, look out! We're going to be hosting the show at the
Yes,
Terra
you will.
Cafe,
Yes,
guys.
you will.
I'm not
I
old
want you
enough.
all to come out. I'll give you all the details.
Amen.
But yes, Terra
Amen.
Cafe. We're
Gonna
going to be
be
getting
there.
down, y'all.
Amen.
Okay,
You can
Rum
come
TV.
too.
They-
Yes.
You
they-
come
I'm
to
definitely
Deanna.
gonna be
They
there.
checking IDs at the door. I'm not old enough.
At the door.
Boy, bye. You about to be 30.
How old you gotta be?
No, we're
50.
just joking.
No, it's a family environment. so you
Go
can
ahead,
come in there.
Mr.
It's a
Wilbur.
family
Go ahead and
environment.
say what you was going to say.
That's
I
messed
think
up.
that dating. Now I have dated probably the last 2 years,
Okay.
and it was frustrating because of the fact of that you had too many people that want to play games.
I understand that.
And that's my problem with it. Like, look, if I'm putting it all out on the table, why can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Especially at the age that I am now.
Right.
So
I'm way older. Y'all might can play that game. I'm
Can
tired.
I
can't do
interject
it.
real quick? I'm sorry.
Interject.
So,
I always want to say something.
honestly, I wasn't speaking from a perspective of it's going to be perfect every time. And if
True that.
you're absolutely right. There is a lot of people who play games, but it doesn't make or mean that the dating process is not fun. Like getting to know somebody, getting that energy that you're looking for, and reciprocating it back, and having them reciprocate it to you. You don't enjoy that process.
Let me say
Everybody
this.
Some
I'm
people
gonna
start
say
and
this.
stop
I'ma
that,
say
though.
this.
That's the
Hello?
I'm
problem.
gonna say this. When you're okay, I'm mature, right? Mm-hmm. And I have no boundaries because what I'm going to ask because we in this time now. Amen. So the bottom line is this: if I'm straight up with you and I'm telling you what it is, you shouldn't get mad because it ain't like we one thing. I'm a fan of not having sex. Okay. Before marriage,
I like that.
I'm not a fan of that.
Okay.
I'm a fan of that. I'm for not having sex before marriage.
Right.
And so, once sex get involved, then there's a different conversation.
Uh-oh.
But if there's no sex involved, then that means that you should be acting like we did it when I make a decision.
Okay, wait, whoa. Okay. Hold on.
That part.
So you saying, wait a minute now.
Speaking facts.
Y'all have this understanding, correct?
Yeah.
But you had this understanding that you're not gonna have no sex before you guys are married,
Right.
right?
Right.
Are
Or
you-
dating. I'm just dating, and I
dating.
don't do it now. Right.
Dating.
Right,
Oh,
right.
so it's okay. Understood.
Okay.
So if you guys have a disagreement about something, you're saying that it shouldn't be that deep because you guys haven't crossed that
because
physical.
we're not together.
Okay.
We're not saying we are a couple
Because you said dating,
some
so I was just
right,
trying to-
dating, right?
okay.
Because see,
People
some
dating.
women that I've dated, they want to jump straight into saying we together without saying we together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, that need to be a conversation.
Okay.
Let's say we're together.
I understand
Let's say,
that.
hey, we one on one.
I
But if
understand
that
that.
conversation don't happen, then we're not together.
Chris, what's up? You want to cry over here?
No, I
You
just think-
laughing? What?
You got so much to say. Go ahead.
He over here tearing up. What's going on, brother?
I just think that's a very personal perspective. Like,
You
You said everybody don't think that way, huh?
no.
Oh.
Wait,
Well,
hold
this is
on.
true.
Wait.
Well, this is true. They
Look.
don't. They
No,
not.
Nobody don't
I
think
wasn't
that
even.
way.
I wasn't even saying it like
Everybody
that.
don't think
But-
that
but
way.
Amen. They
But
don't.
he said he mentioned that he was older
And I'm more mature.
and he's more mature. Right.
Now, for y'all young cats, y'all can jump, bunny,
Well,
do
you
all
don't
that.
gotta put me in
Enjoy
the young
yourself.
cats because I'm not out here doing. I'm not doing the hanging and panking, and I'm good on that. I'm real focused right now. I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I respect how you feel and how you want to do things, and that's just what I'm going to say. Chris is too immature over here because
He can be
Because
immature.
I wanna say something, but I can't even get it out because of how y'all playing with it. Like, I wasn't even talking about that part of the perspective. To be honest with you, I'm just
No,
thinking
I
about
you
would
talking about the
Chris.
sex part. You were talking about the
I
sex
wouldn't
part
talk
in the
about-
process of.
yeah,
I
like I
understand.
would say that
No,
that's-
he's not saying that.
I'm
no,
not
but
saying it,
what
but I
I'm
said I
saying
would
is
date.
though that perspective is like extremely directed towards just Mr. Wilbur and his experience. There are so many people who have experiences dating that are enjoyable that have nothing to do with a disagreement about whether we agreeing or being in a relationship or not. Or
All right, so he said that he didn't say not sex.
I'm a second that because I did date a very nice young man last summer, and it was fun. And I don't remember one bad thing. Like we ended it or whatever, but I don't remember one bad thing, and it was fun.
Okay.
But why did y'all stop dating then?
I don't remember.
She don't
It had
remember.
to be something. Was you not interested in the dude, or just because there's been a lot of
Maybe they
ladies
just
I
grew
dated that I
apart.
just wasn't interested in.
You know what? I think
And-
sometimes when you ask, okay, so I know when I date, normally I'm really big on asking questions, like out the
Man,
gate.
do you go for the
Because-
juggler?
Honestly, yeah, because I just want to know, like,
'Cause you don't wanna
straight
waste
up.
time,
Yeah,
right?
I'm
You
not
don't wanna
wasting
waste
no
time, right.
So
Amen.
I want to know what's important to you. I want to know what's important in life. I want to know, like, where you see yourself, goals, all of that stuff.
Right.
And when
Do you like
honestly,
children?
that's one of them.
That's
one of them.
important. That's
Because a lot of them
important.
don't want no
I can
children.
tell
They
you-
don't
Yeah.
like children.
Yeah,
none of that.
I'm not totally interested in dating a woman with a child or more than one child.
Amen. Because you're younger.
Because-
Amen.
Well, no, because I don't have kids.
Right. That's
And
what
so
I'm saying.
I want it's for somebody who don't have kids and wants to date somebody who does have kids. That's like an accepted responsibility. It's one that I choose to not accept, because there are instances where somebody allowing you to parent their child differently than you would parent your child, it makes it a really it's a
Don't come in here talking to us
it's
like
something
that.
that-
It's your problem. Y'all need to learn some respect. I'm
it's
sorry,
something
Chris.
that some people can handle. Some people are easier to deal with it than others, and I can tell you honestly, I have somewhat of a struggle with those things, because I would just raise my children a completely different way. Some people don't discipline their children, or they don't believe in disciplining their children, but it becomes a power struggle when you want to instruct someone to do things the right way, and it's wrong, and the parent may know it's wrong, but they okay with it for whatever reason. It just, I don't even really want to get that deep into it, but I just personally would choose to not date somebody who has children.
I don't really
Well,
support that too. Like, I feel like if you don't have a child, I don't think you should date somebody that does have a child, if you're, like he said, if you're not ready to take on that
Yeah.
responsibility.
Yeah.
Because a lot of
Yes.
people think they are,
Yeah.
and they
And
get
you learn
put-
that you're not, and it's not fair
Exactly.
to the child for you to be experimenting with that.
Put
Right.
it this way. Put it this way. When you're dealing with a woman or a man that have children, you're dealing with, and they not with the person no more. Not saying that it is a mistake or whatever, but you're dealing with sort of a situation that it didn't work out. So
Yeah.
you have to deal with the other parent too, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
So if a girl
That's-
got
that's-
5 baby daddies, or you got 5 baby mamas, then you got to deal with all those 5 baby
I
mamas.
choose
or
not
5
to.
babies. That's what I'm saying. It's too much stress.
It is.
Amen.
And I wasn't even getting that deep into it. I'm talking about
I'm just,
like
I
I
just
know,
threw it out
James.
there. I'm
Yeah,
just
James,
to
you
the
gotta check Rum
extreme.
TV out. He
To the
always
extreme.
speak facts. That's
To
why
the
he's such a
extreme.
huge part of Rum TV.
To
Go
the
ahead. I'm
extreme.
sorry.
that. Like for me personally, I just and I'm somebody who's done it more than once.
You dated a lot of women with a lot of
We ain't gonna say a lot now. Hold on.
That's already been thrown
You
out
be
there.
dating.
No, but listen though.
You
so-
dating.
Y'all playing too much. So I've done it, and it's not like the worst thing in the world. I'm never gonna say that. Like,
No, it's not.
I still remember all of my past girlfriends' children. I know their names, their birthdays, and all of that. But at the same time, it's something that was a major responsibility. Something I would never do again. I don't wish to. I'm not signing up for that. And that's not for everybody. It's just not for me.
We understand. That's okay. That's okay.
Cool. But
No, because some men do like it. Some men,
Yeah.
no,
They take pride in it.
To be honest, I enjoyed it. It's really hard, and
a lot of
I
responsibility,
would rather,
baby.
I would rather, for me personally, just have a woman, a wife that don't have kids, so our children can be our first together.
y'all heard him.
That's
Amen.
nice. That's special.
That's
So
so
if you're
special.
single with no kids,
Yes. No kids.
holla at
But we're
Chris.
not doing all that.
Like, do you consider yourself the more like traditional type, like being a disciplinarian, like stuff like that? Like, is that what it is?
I don't know. I'm not a parent.
But,
You don't gotta be a parent, but I'm just saying, like, what you seen growing up. Do you feel like, okay, that's the route that I want to take? And it kind of sounds like, you know, if the mom is okay in certain things, that's not what you would like to instill in a child. Yes, Mr. Wilbur.
But you know, Chris, as you get older, that possibility is out the door.
No, it's not.
He got 2 more years.
He got 2 more years.
After that, baby,
Mr. Marcus said he got 2 more years. Get together because you already about to be 30 next week.
Listen. When you say 2 years, though, is that like 2 years after Saturday, or is it like 2 years? Because y'all know
he's scared.
The time is running down.
Don't be scared.
Fast. No, I don't believe that though. Because it's honestly, no. I got 4 years for 30.
Well, 4 more years. Yeah, that's it, baby. You might as well count down.
Look, to be honest with you, my clock is on 32. After 30, I don't even want no kids, so I'm good.
Oh, no, son. No, son. I had my son at 35.
That's you. That's not me.
No. Let me give myself a do.
My mom had my little brother, I think, at 35, too.
And see, it's nothing wrong with that for her.
Because you know what Chris I said,
stop with this madness.
At 35, and I had money, I was out of debt, I was doing well. You know what I'm saying? So I waited because I seen how my other counterparts, they struggled all those years, and I said, man,
you're right. I got 5 brothers and sisters ahead of me. Mm-hmm. So I thank God that I had all of them go ahead of me because I was able to learn a lot of their mistakes early and didn't make them myself. Not to say that any of my nieces and nephews was a mistake. I'm just saying in totality of everything I've watched them go through growing up, I didn't have to follow in those footsteps and make the same mistakes that they made.
Amen.
And Chris also loved being the baby.
The baby.
Putting business out there again.
Baby.
There's benefits to it.
Okay.
There is benefits.
It is.
Look at Marcus. There's benefits to it.
I was the youngest for a while.
You was the baby.
Man.
You did get benefits.
Here they go.
Oh, did he get a car?
Your mother co-signed the car.
Your mother co-signed the car.
But
he paid for it.
My mommy didn't co-sign for me.
He got a free car.
You didn't want it.
That's not fair. That is not fair.
That is not fair.
Is not fair.
He got a free car?
Yeah. And you right. That's not right.
And you had to pay for it.
All parents that do that is not right.
And he had to pay for it.
He didn't want no car that was broke down.
Y'all, this is Rum TV. We gonna wrap this up. It's your boy Chris. We got Deanna on here. Thank you so much, Deanna, for joining us.
Thank you guys for having me. Please follow my podcast at Chillout_podcast. You can support it with the link in the bio for $1, $5, or $10 per month. Please check out all of the episodes, please.
Yes,
Thank you guys for having me on here. Like, this was so much fun.
Girl, the vibes was amazing. Yes. We appreciate it. Knowing some guests who come over there a little nervous, but that's all right. We got through it. We appreciate it. Everybody, it's your girl Cortisa, your boy.
Chris.
From TV, we over and out. Peace.